everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. So in this video, I'll be showing us how to create a yoke design, the basket design, using your Ankara fabric. So it's very easy. For some of us that have seen the previous tutorial, I did a tutorial before now on how to cut the main dress. Yeah, I did a tutorial on how to cut the main dress. Yeah, as you can see from the thumbnail, the design I'm about to create is, the one where you use Ankara fabric to like create like a basket design. Sorry, pardon me. Sorry for that interruption. I'm sorry. I have a baby, so I had a small distraction. Yeah. Yeah, what we're trying to do now is, those, I'm sure some of you have seen jackets or dresses where you have stuff like this. You have Ankara fabrics used to create like a skirt, a top, a jacket. So I wanted to show us how to do it. Okay, it's very simple. Something you don't know, and what you know becomes simple. So it's very easy. So this is it. Maybe after this live video, I will drop the link to the previous tutorial I did on how to cut the main dress. So this is it. The main dress, okay? This is the yoke of the main dress. This is the main pattern. So if I wanted to use this yoke to probably cut on a tulle or an Ankara fabric, this is the pattern I will use. And it's supposed to be on fold, right? So now because we're doing this basket design, I've done a few lines so that we can have an idea what I'm talking about. Yeah. So this is the main pattern. So what you do is you're going to get a brown paper. I'm not saying you can't use white paper, but brown paper is more stable than the white paper. So what you do is you're going to get a brown paper like this. Then you cut out the yoke. And don't forget that this place is on fold, which is the center front. This is the neckline. This is the shoulder slant. This is an armhole, and this is the part of the yoke that will be attached to the main dress itself, right? So when you're cutting out the brown paper, these are the things to note. Number one, you need to add seam allowance, okay? Because the brown paper is like your fabric now. So you need to add seam allowance to the lower part of the yoke that you attach to the main dress. You need to add seam allowance to the armhole, the shoulder slant, and of course the neckline. So the seam allowance you're adding is just half-inch round, basically. So once you do that, you cannot keep this for future purpose. The next thing is you want to get your biro. Now I use the marker because obviously I'm doing a tutorial, so I want you guys to see what I'm doing properly. So you use your biro, your pencil, preferably pencil in case you make a mistake. So you want to draw the lines because you're going to be arranging this on the lines. So you want to just draw the lines, and then you depending on, I don't know, depending on you, if you don't want, okay, like this one I can see that the spaces are not so wide like that. So depends on you, you just draw the lines. So you first of all draw your vertical lines, then you have the horizontal lines. Okay, so if you're doing this for a skirt, a jacket, whatever you're doing, you have to draw these lines. That will be your guide. The next thing is you want to cut out your Ankara piece, your Ankara fabric. You want to cut them out like this. So basically, where's my tape? If you're just joining us, no worries. I'm going to upload the live video later. So what I have here is this is about is almost 2 inches. You can do it, you can even make it like 1.5 inch. It's fine because it depends on how bold you want it to be, right? So what you do is you're going to cut out Ankara fabric. you know I have I have plenty of this. So I'm doing a tutorial. I'm just showing you just one of them. So you cut it out, okay, and it doesn't have to be on the buyer, just straight. And then you need to iron one side of it, okay. Iron one side of it. Now I want us to make this live video interactive, okay. I'm not quite sure if anybody can hear me or you can see me. So just help me. If you just type in where you're watching me from, or just type in hi. I need to know that you guys can hear me, or you guys, I know that people are listening to me, so it doesn't look like am I talking to myself. So just help me. Just type hello, say hi, or tell me you're watching me from. Or if you're too lazy to type, just hit the like button. That way I know that I'm not alone. Okay, back to the tutorial. So this is it now. So you iron one side of the fold. You can see I already ironed it like this. Okay, so I'll quickly show us how to do that now. Okay, and feel free to share this video. Okay, yeah, these stitches, I've seen your head. Thank you thank you. Please make this video interactive, and then I can see my screen, so feel free to drop a question. I'll try to answer it if something I can answer verbally. Okay, so this is my sewing machine here. So what I'm going to do right now is, at the end of the day, you're going to get rid of the paper, but the paper is like a template for you to follow, right? Okay, so let me know you're watching me from. Please say hello, say hi. I'm watching from wherever. Okay, let me continue. So now this is it now. This is the part where I folded, where I iron rather here. Then this is the other edge. Okay, so I will place this. So let me assume I want to sew here now. I'm going to place this before the line. Okay, so that after sewing, I'll have something like this. So let's do this together. Okay, so can you see what I've done? My fabric is before the line. Okay, so like I said, brown paper is your best choice. Brown paper is more stable, and when you sew on it, it will not tear. Okay, so I'll just stop sewing. So I know some of you will start asking me a question about sewing machines. I know us now, so don't worry. I will drop the link later where you can get this type of machine. I know some of you will start asking. So you just sew and then you lock it. So you can see that my paper is still very much stable. Okay, and yeah. Okay, so after I've sewn like this, next step I'll just fold this like this. Can you see that? So I'll just fold it like this and I'll start sewing. Now, what some people do, I've seen some videos of some people do. Some people, what they do is they'll have finished sewing the stripes on its own, then they start sewing it on the paper. For me, that's like double work. For me, that's double work because you could just sew it directly on the paper. It saves time because you're doing. If you're going to do that, you're going to spend like 4 hours, for instance. If you use this method, you'll be spending like half of the time you are using in doing the other method. If that makes sense. Anyways, do what works for you. So the main thing is just to get the idea. Okay. Okay, so because this is a live video, I don't intend to start showing all of this. We're going to spend a whole lot. We'll spend a lot of time here. When we create videos, it takes a lot of time. Well, by the time we now edit and all, you know that the video takes a lot of time. So this is it here. You see, very simple. So all you have to do is you just keep sewing on the lines like that. Then when you're done with all the horizontal lines, then you now start with when you're done with the vertical lines, then you now start doing the horizontal lines. So once you do that, you want to also pipe the neckline. When you now pipe the neckline, then you can now tear the paper off. So that way you now have the final outcome. Okay, so I hope this was very helpful. I don't want to dwell too much on this video, but we have an idea of how we're supposed to do it. So thank you guys for watching, and I will leave the replay for us to watch. Yeah, so leave your questions that I'll try to answer it. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.